Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you. This is Dev Designs, where art and motivation and happiness resides. Now, this video's message is do it messy. Now, what do I mean by do it messy? I mean, let go of this idea of being perfect. Let go of this idea of always having everything, of always having your ducks in a row. Fall down, make mistakes, uh fail, embarrass yourself, be quirky, be cringe, be cringy. I mean, be nerdy, geek out about the things that you're passionate about, show up and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Right now, I am filming on my phone. I'm not putting so much pressure on all the gear being perfect. I know that with time, I will be investing in these things and improving them. And so I stretch out my hand to you and I say to you, start with what you have. Do it messy. Your art journey does not need to look perfect. It does not. Excuse me. It does not need to always look put together and polished and well curated. You can be spontaneous. You can go with the flow. In fact, that's what creativity is all about. Creativity is all about allowing yourself to express that which is going on the inside. It is allowing yourself to be true in your work and to be true to your work. When persons see that you are creating from a place that is genuine, from a place that is true, even those who do not like what you're doing, what you're creating, they have a deep respect for you. Why? So they may not like the pieces that you create, but they are going to respect you because they see that you believe in what you're doing. So do it messy. You don't have to have all the best gears or the best tools. Pencil, pen, find something that you like, find the simple things in your environment and start making marks. Find a pencil or a pen or a crayon or something and start making marks and start there. You know where I started from? I remember back in 2006, I was in grade 1. I was in primary school, and I can remember from those days. I used to watch cartoons, I used to watch shows, and I would feel so good. I would feel so amazed. I would feel so intrigued by how these animators and these writers would have put these stories together and would have executed. I was fascinated, I was blown away. It was as though I was in another world watching these films. And so, at that very young age, I started to explore. Inside of my notebooks, I'll be scribbling in the margins, I'll be drawing, and I held on to that. I didn't know what it was at the time. I just knew that creating felt good. I didn't know that there was an art market. I didn't know that you could even make money from art. I just knew that it was something that I loved. I did it messy. It didn't need to be perfect. It just needed to be. And that's another thing. As creatives, we have this tendency to be perfectionists. We have this tendency to always need everything to be perfect before we move. But guess what? This is your season of doing it messy. This is your season of doing it afraid. This is your season of doing it doubtful. This is your season of just taking one step from where you are, one step after the other. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be the best. It just needs to be. Create the thing and make it better as you go along. I promise you, if you take that approach to life and creativity and interacting with your people, with your kindred spirit, I promise you the returns on your investment will be out of this world. Because guess what? Most of what you see in society would have been an idea. And ideas are not, they don't come out fully formed. Ideas, once they come out, you have to what? You have to work on them, you have to refine them. And so, just like ideas, you are in your refining process or refinement process. You don't need to be perfect. The idea does not need to be perfect for it to be an idea. The drawing does not need to be perfect for it to be a drawing. The sketch don't need to be perfect. In fact, the entire idea behind sketching down ideas, when they come to you, is about embracing imperfection and then refining that idea so that it can what? Birth a masterpiece. Think about it. Think about it really. Some of your best experiences were the ones that you didn't plan. Some of your best experiences were the ones that you didn't overthink. Some of your best experiences are some of the ones that you were not even expecting at the time. But guess what? They happened and you live to reminisce. You get to reflect and say, "Oh my goodness, I went there. Oh my goodness. I took pictures. I had a blast. I wasn't expecting that." And it's the same thing with art. It is the same thing with moving along your creative journey. You can do this. But guess what? It all starts with you. You have to decide that perfection is not something that you're going to allow to hold you back. Okay? Because I'm not going to allow perfection to hold me back. I'm going to start. I'm going to be like that little engine that could. I might not run fast, but I will never stop running. And that's the approach you need to take. You don't have to run the fastest. You don't have to be the smartest artist. You don't have to be the most prolific artist. You don't have to be the artist who is pumping out masterpieces every single minute or every single day. But guess what? You know what is going to make the difference? When you keep showing up. When you keep showing up even when it's hard. When you keep showing up even though you don't look perfect. When you keep showing up even though you don't have everything thought out or planned out. Just do it, man. Do it. Embrace your flaws. Embrace your faults. You might be a student now. You might have never made any money from your art. But guess what? There's somebody out there who is waiting on what you have inside here. And guess what? The onus is upon you to believe that what you have inside of your mind and your heart is worthy enough for somebody to recognize, for somebody to embrace, for somebody to want to have in their space. Because every single piece of art that you know of, that is renowned today, that is celebrated today, it was done by somebody who believed in what came from their hands. And did they do it perfect? In most of these cases, they did it messy. They did it messy. So do it messy today. Do it messy. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be. And once you make that shift, once you make that change, I promise you, things will change for the better. Because the added stress will be lifted from your shoulders. Oftentimes we stress ourselves out as creatives so much more than we need to. Do you know that there are people out there who are waiting on you to just decide, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a chance on my artistic dreams. There are people out there just waiting on you to do that, champs. So, if this video made an impact on you, feel free to let me know how it made you feel, what you learned in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. This This is awesome. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited to go on this YouTube adventure. And I look forward to interacting more with you. Keep smiling, keep doing what you love, and I will do the same. And I will do it messy. I will create. I'll do it messy. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'll take that up. I'm taking that approach. I'm taking that approach right now. So take off the burden. Lift the burden from your shoulders. The burden of perfection. And do what you love. Create what you love. And above all else, keep smiling. Oh, remember to subscribe, comment below, leave a like, turn on the notification so that you are notified once I upload new videos. Alright? Keep smiling, chavs. See you guys later.